Hi everyone, this is Felicia from Felicia by the Seasons. Thank you so much for stopping into my channel today. In today's video, this is part 2 to my intro from part 1, in which I was sharing with you about what I'm going to be doing in this particular video, in which I am going to be decorating a console slash TV stand table in one of the bedrooms in my home. So I am going to go ahead and get set up so we can get started decorating this particular table. So let's get started. All right, so I'm going to take you down and let you see what we're going to be working with, okay? And I'm going to show you the little trick that I mentioned before in part 1 of this video, in which I told you I had a little trick to hide those unsightly cords. So give me just a minute so I can get set up, and I hope that you're enjoying this beautiful fall scenery as I get set up. All right. Okay. So I have already cleaned my table because I didn't think anybody wants to sit there and watch me clean off a table, but maybe you might like watching that, but I didn't include that in the video. And so I'm going to show you what the table looks like, and then we're just going to go in and we're going to decorate it together, okay? All right, so I'm going to take you down and let you get a look at this table. And I'm going to try to go nice and slow so you won't get dizzy there. And as you can see, those are those ugly cords. And then my console table's got something going on with it too, as you can see. Now, this right here, this is my TV cord and a detachable cord here where I have different outlets. And this feature right here, this is a decorative piece that goes to this particular table. I don't know why it's designed that way, but it is designed that way, okay? So let me see, can I get you adjusted here? So we're going to have to do something about these unsightly cords, all right? So let's see, what can we do? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this basket. These tobacco baskets, I tell you, they hide a multitude of unsightly things. So I'm going to use this, and let me see. I need my little plate stand. And I'm going to use this simple plate stand that I have, or book stand, or whatever you want to call it. I got it from the Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to place that right here in the center. My table is clean, you all. That was just something from a design that I had there that I just removed. And I'm going to go ahead and install this tobacco basket. Okay, and we want to make sure that it is in there good and in place. Okay, so I think that is pretty much centered. All right, I'm eyeballing this. I'm not measuring anything. And so, voila, that's going to hide pretty much most of the unsightly cords there. All right. And so the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, and I might need to make an adjustment right here. I might want to move that over just a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and put in my basket here. And I'm going to go ahead and install that at an angle. And I might have to adjust this a little bit, so I'm going to move this over. And I'm going to tilt that in there like that. And then I'm going to add my little pillow that I showed you in part 1. And I'm using that as a simple filler. Not that it's not cute enough to be seen, but I need some height in that basket because it's deep. And then I'm going to go ahead and add in my next pillow, which is my welcome. Hold on. Back up. I need some support there. I'm going to go ahead and add in this pillow here. Put that at an angle, and I'm also going to, might have to bring that over just a little bit, and I'm going to put, make adjustments there, and I'm going to put my little welcome pillow right there, or I might have to make adjustments there. Let's see. Give me a minute. And this is not the type of pillow that you can do a karate chop to. Okay. And so this is where I'm also going to go ahead and add in. Can you see that, what I did? Okay. And I'll bring you down so you can completely see everything. So what I just did here is I just went ahead and added in my 2 pillows here. Okay. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in my greenery. So I'm going to go ahead and stick some of that in there. All right, I'm just sticking on the side. And I'm just going to bring it around. And I'm just knocking everything off and knocking it around. Okay. Alright, maybe. Okay. I'm going to put that over there like that. I'm going to just bring this around a little bit because I want it to kind of hang off. Okay. And that'll make sense after a while. So I'm going to show you what I did. Okay, and I just added some greenery with that basket. Okay. And so, let me see. I'm not completely satisfied with this. Something going on here. I'm going to move it over. I'm going to move that over. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add in my candlesticks. All right. So we have this side done. We have something here to cover up those unsightly cords, but we don't have anything on this side of the table. Okay, so that's kind of empty right there. So let's go ahead and add something there. So I'm going to go ahead and add in my candlestick. I'm going to put the large one in the back, put the small one in the front, and I'm going to kind of angle that. I'm going to put my candles up there. All right, and let me see. Can you see that now? I'm going to just move this out of the way if I can. And now I'm just going to move this over. So I've added in those candlesticks there, as you can see. Added in 2. And I'm going to make sure that I light them up, okay, you guys? Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and I'm going to work on this right here, because I'm not just going to leave that empty. So I'm going to add in that pumpkin that I was telling you about, the wood pumpkin that I didn't have in the other video. And this is the pumpkin right here. All right, and I'm just going to put that right in that tobacco basket to give it a little personality, just like that. Okay. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a riser here. And I'm going to center that just like that. And I'm going to go ahead and add in this beautiful pumpkin. Now this has got a crackle glass effect, and it looks like it's got dark speckles on it, but this is really beautiful in person. If it's not picking it up on the video, it's still beautiful in person. So I'm going to put that right there. So I'm going to show you that I've installed that. And so we're not quite finished. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and add in the rest of my pumpkins, and we should be almost finished with this vignette. Okay, so I'm going to make another adjustment with this. I don't know why this is not. Okay, now I think that's going to get me where I need to be right there. So I'm going to bring out those pumpkins that I had, and I'm just going to put some in here. So I'm just going to set a few of these pumpkins. I'm going to try 3 right here first, and I'm going to angle them a little different. Try to set them around. And am I looking at this, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some greenery right here for this pumpkin a little bit later, because my greenery is not stretching all the way out. And so I'm going to add some right there. And I also have these little teal, soft pastel teal pumpkins too. And I really like these. These don't have the gold tips. They have more of a muted, look like the tips were black, and they chalk painted it white to give it a natural aged look. And I like that look. So I'm going to add maybe one of those there. And let's see. Okay, I think that is all that I'm going to need for this particular design. I might just stick one up here. Do I need one here? Yes or no? Okay, and I think that's going to do it. So I'm just going to take you up a little bit closer so you can see the results. And I'm also going to go ahead and turn on those candlesticks. So I'm just going to take you around so you can see everything. Okay, and so this is the final look, you guys. So let's go over here to the left. And we have that basket and our pillows. And I added some greenery with the boxwood, and I put a little teal pumpkin down there. Alrighty. And then I added in that wood pumpkin in the center of that tobacco basket. I added in 3 white pumpkins there. And then on this side, I added in 2 candlesticks and 1 large pastel teal pumpkin there on a riser. Okay, and so I'm going to go ahead and light those candles, and they are battery operated, and I have a remote. So let there be light. I love that every time. I love it every time. Now I'm looking at this design, And I'm thinking that I'm missing maybe a little sign I could go back and add in here. But for right now, I'm satisfied with that. So we're going to leave it like it is. And I'm just going to take you in just a little bit closer so you can see everything. Hopefully I can do that without making a big mess. Okay. So give me just a minute. And I'm going to take you down so you can see a little bit closer. I like how those white pumpkins are nestled in there with the boxwood. And I might add just a little bit more greenery there. Okay, and we've got welcome, because I want you to feel welcome in the bedroom, and our basket. And all this is done in neutral colors for the fall. All right. So leave me some comments down below and let me know what you think about this particular vignette. Okay.